Welcome to Music Pro Daily, where each day we share our insight to help music producers grow their brand, land more clients, and connect with the market. The Music Pro Daily podcast shares real value from the daily interactions of music professionals Daniel Grimmett and myself, Nicholas Di Lorenzo. Music Pro Daily, you beautiful, amazing human beings. Thank you for tuning in. Today, it's going to be half, my philosophy on something and half super pragmatic application you can actually do to execute it. And I'm not going to hype this up anymore. I'm just an exciting person. I love talking and engaging in things I'm super passionate about. So you're going to have to excuse some of the rambling in these podcast episodes I have. But in excusing that rambling, let's get on with it, because I'm not going to waste any more of your time. You guys need to get down to the meat and junk of this so you can listen to this in your routine of your day, whether you're doing a jog right now, whether you're getting ready for bed, whatever it is, and then get back to what you wanted to do, which is probably make more amazing records. So let's get down to the meat of it. So what I was going to talk to you guys about today, what I am going to talk to you guys about today, is loving the fuck out of your clients, all right? Now, that doesn't mean in a romantical sense or, something a bit weird. That means that after you finish a project, coming back to them on the regular with exceptional value, empathy, care, and understanding of what's going on in their worlds, all right? Because as salespeople, and this is the thing, not as salespeople, as service providers, here's the thing, everybody in the music industry is out to help one another. That's how we make our living. We help one another, whether you're an artist, somebody doing tour management, a producer, an engineer, a session player, whatever you are. You're doing something to help somebody else achieve a means, and we're all service providers. And in that, we go down the rabbit hole of, trying to sustain ourselves, and we talk about sales. But I don't want to talk about sales today. I want to be talking about sales you've already made, you've already finished and done. They're put away. They're clients now that you've worked with. Show them the utmost amount of dying love, respect, and care on a regular basis. And the reason why I'm so doubled down in this philosophy is because these are people who have already been to bed with you, okay? And these are the people who know everything about you. They know what value you can provide. They know if you're good at what you do or if you're not. And more to the point, they're the people who, when they make a referral, when they talk about you, when they want to connect you up with somebody, they got the most credibility about talking about you, about putting your name out. They got more credibility in referring work to you than you do yourself trying to sell yourself. Okay? Just think about that for a second. Because they've got unadulterated feedback and advice to give others on when they're trying to find somebody to work with, or maybe somebody might be asking about you. They are the best resource you can have, and that's why you have to love and nurture them and water them and give them hugs and give them love, because they're just incredible, your clients. All of our clients are, because we've connected on a certain level to create something amazing, to help them through something, and you have to respect that even after you finish working with them. All right, so that's the philosophy. I said I was going to be half philosophy, half pragmatic, really practical application sort of thing. So you love your clients. You love them so much they're in your contact list, okay? You love them so much that you know what's going on in their life. You're following them on social media. You know when they're doing a tour. You know what's happening in and around what's going on. All right? This is something I've done, all right? In my contact list on Google Contacts, I've organized my contacts into hot, warm, and cold, okay? So hot meaning that, these are people I work with on the reg, weekly, monthly. They're always in my inbox with new stuff to listen to and set up. These are my hot contacts, all right? Then I've got a contact list called warm. They're probably once a month to once every 3 to 6 months I'm working with them. They're my warm list. And then I've got my cold list, where it's one in a year or every 2 years I hear from them and I'm going to be doing work with them. All right. So I assign all my contacts one of those three things. All right. Then what I do is, and this is what I want you guys to potentially explore or set up a system similar, or not even similar, just be conscious that there are systems you can do in order to help your clients and love your clients after you finish working with them. Then what I do is half an hour every morning, Monday to Friday, I email 10 hot contacts 10 warm contacts, 10 cold contacts, and I do it in alphabetical order. And it ends up sort of cycling that every month to 2 months, every month I'm hitting up my hot contacts on the regular, just seeing what's happening in their lives outside of my projects. Finding out how their tour went, finding out how their daughter's birthday was, or, giving them condolences for something that happened in the family. I'm always just once a month, I'm cycling back through all my hot contacts and getting back to them regularly. My warm contacts, I'm getting back to every 3 months. I cycle through all of them every 3 months to get back to them, and my cold contacts every 6 months, because I'm not really working with them all that regularly. I don't want to be bothering them once every month, asking them personal, or even congratulating them or following them that much, because they probably, how do I put it? This is just my logic. It's not necessarily right. If they're coming to me once every year or 2 years, I don't really have much fodder to feed the fuel to feed the fire to, instigate conversation or actually help them or provide them with anything. So that's just something I do. Half an hour every morning, I smash through 30 emails. It literally takes a minute. It's something as simple as this. Like, hey, Blake, congratulations on your new studio space. It was great seeing the new space on Instagram. Thanks for working with me on the project a few weeks ago. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Simple as that. Okay? You don't have to formulate it too much. You just have to give them some love, give them some respect. And that's what's super important. So basically, this whole thing is, the philosophy is love your clients before, during, and after you work with them. But more so importantly, during and after and before, you should always just love them and give them respect. But remember that after you finish a project with somebody, that you still have to fucking love them and treat them like gold, because those are your seeds in the ground to growing your business. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this podcast episode, because this is something I'm super passionate about. And until next time, take care. A monumental thank you to those listening and those of you who share, subscribe, and review this podcast. Music Pro Daily is all orchestrated in-house by Daniel Grimmett and myself, Nicholas Di Lorenzo. The music industry is our shared passion. If you ever want to see more of us in the studio or at the office, head over to musicprodaily.com, where you can find links to our socials and stalk more of us and see us doing what we do best. Thank you again, and see you tomorrow.